It is now time to present the mini flight projects that our cadets have so diligently prepared. Starting with Phoenix Flight led by Flight Sergeant Yang Q and Valentine Flight led by Will Tu Tamali, they have prepared a full-fledged video about survival. Enjoy.
Hello, today we'll talk about the survival orientation. The orientation in any survival situation is a difficult art to master. An important device that can help you is a compass. The red needle is magnetic, so it is always pointing towards north. So before going on an adventure, always memorize the position from where you started. If you don't have a compass, you can always try to find the North Star, the most brilliant star in the constellation Ursa Minor, and it will show you the north direction. Thank you for listening.
A shelter when surviving the wild is supposed to keep you warm, dry, safe, and private from all sorts of things like animals or the wet. A good shelter that you can make easily is the A-frame tent. The A-frame shelter is a confined tent mostly for one person and can only light up. Because of this, they are useful as they don't take too much space.
An A-frame tent is made with 2 tarps, a few small but strong sticks, rope, and 2 trees. It's simple. You need to attach the rope to both of the trees and make sure it's strong enough to support your tarps. And then you put the 2 tarps together and hang them over the rope. After that, you open the tarps on each side and nail them down with small sticks and make sure it won't come undone. Usually, there are little holes at the end of the tarps to do so. For extra warmth, you can add leaves at the bottom around your tent. If the sticks aren't sturdy enough, you can add heavy rocks to keep the tent down. There you go. Now you have an awesome shelter.
Personal hygiene often gets overlooked in the survival situation. You have to keep in mind that cleanliness is also a very important factor in surviving, as it will help prevent infection and diseases. The cleaner you stay in a survival situation, the healthier you will be, therefore increasing your chances of survival. The best way to keep a good hygiene is to keep your hands, teeth, and hair clean.
Signals are extremely important in every survival situation. They can indicate different things to request emergency aid or give information to rescuers. A few signals are the V, the X, the arrow, double capital L, and the capital F. The V signal is a request for general help. The X is a request for medical aid. The arrow is to indicate a direction to follow that can be used to point towards a camp or the wreckage escape. Double capital L means that all is well and that no urgent help is needed. Finally, the capital F is to indicate that you need food.
Thank you. Very interesting and very instructive. Hopefully, we may never need to apply this knowledge in real life. Now, let's take a look at the second demonstration from the flights of Thunderbird, commanded by Wotu Vanima, and Valentine, commanded by Wotu Eltom, about flight simulators. We hope you enjoy it.
Hello everyone, we are Firefly and Thunderbird Flight. Today we'll be talking about flight simulators. It is used for us to get better at flying and understand how flying works. We hope that you enjoy.
To put it briefly, a flight simulator is basically a video game that replicates the experience and environment of flying an actual plane. To go into more details, a flight simulator is a virtual reality system capable of simulating the environment of a flying machine for a pilot. They are largely used for pilot training or for recreation/gaming, but can also be used to research aircraft characteristics, control handling characteristics, design, and development of aircraft. They help in artificially recreating the aircraft environment for pilot training, design, or other purposes.
While many air cadets join the program due to an interest in aviation, air cadets use flight simulators to help the cadets learn how to operate an aircraft. Flight simulators are the best alternative to learning how to fly an aircraft, as they are accessible, easy to use, affordable, and they provide a risk-free, realistic flight experience. We use flight simulators as they are a good way to stimulate a flight experience without the risk of having an experienced person enter the cockpit of an aircraft. Flight simulators are the most realistic alternative to operating an aircraft. Flight simulators recreate aircraft flight and the environment in which aircraft flies, how they react to applications or flight controls, external factors such as air density, weather, turbulence, etc. With newer technology, these simulations are becoming increasingly realistic. For example, you are now able to pair certain simulators with a virtual reality headset. Some people decide to go as far as to make their own proper real-life setup, which resembles a real-life cockpit.
Flight simulators are also very accessible, as you can find them right at your fingertips and enter an aircraft at the click of a button. You can find a wide range of them on your computer, and some are even free, which brings us to our last point. Flight simulators are also very affordable. As stated previously, some of the ones we use are even free. They are the better option, as it would be very expensive and difficult to have every cadet have flight lessons in a real airplane.
The reasons why air cadets use flight sims so that they can better familiarize themselves with the interior of a cockpit, and the benefits of using them is so that if they ever do decide to do a glider or power course, they will know better how to fly a plane to some degree.
There are two main kinds of flight simulators. There are mobile flight simulators and there are PC, so that's computer. In mobile flight simulators, the most popular are Infinite Flight and X-Plane 10. And for PC, the most popular are Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and X-Plane 11. Personally, I fly in Infinite Flight. It's a great simulator. You can fly anywhere around the world. There were a huge variety of aircraft and airlines to fly. And yeah, it's amazing.
And a bit more about X-Plane. In this simulator, users are encouraged to design their own aircraft. So this has created an active community of users who use X-Plane for a variety of purposes. And fun fact, X-Plane actually contributed to the design of the Atlantica blended wing body aircraft.
Hello guys, my name is Emmer Kibbard, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use a flight simulator. Okay, so here I am at a random airport. I think I'm in Italy right now. So I'm aligned with the runway now. So for the brakes, you have to press the space button, and you can also press the minus button, which helps. To accelerate, you're going to press the plus button, and that is cool. Okay, so here's the airspeed. Let's start. So right now I'm pressing the plus button. So now I took off, and we're flying. So now you're going to press the G button. And when you press that, it's going to take the landing gear up into the belly. So now it's red, so that means that it is secured and locked. So the cool thing here is that it lets you pretty much go anywhere in the world. So right now I'm here. So I press the N button, which brings you to the navigation system. I'm the golden plane, and all of the other ones are going to appear in blue. So I'm going to find a really good airport to land at, and hopefully an easy one so I don't embarrass myself. Okay, so here, we're going to press this, and we are going to try and land here. So to land, you're going to press the G button. So when you press the down button, the down key is going to push the nose up, but if you push the up key, it's going to push the nose down. You can also turn with the side buttons. So now I'm going to try and land. So now I'm going to start pressing the minus button and the brake button. Okay, so I painfully landed, but anyway, now you can see that my airspeed is going down. So right now I'm pressing the minus button, the up button, and the space button. Anyway, so that's how you land a plane in GeoFS.
And that was the annual review ceremony presentation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for the very informative presentation. Hopefully, it piqued the interest of our future pilots. Now, last but not least, let's watch our final demo made by Lancaster Flight and Spitfire Flights, commanded respectively by Surgeon John and me. Both flights have worked together to prepare us a well-rounded video to motivate us to exercise. Here it is.
Hi, my name is Surgeon John, and I'm here to present our wonderful project, which was made by Lancaster Flight and Spitfire Flight. We spent a lot of time working on this project to motivate people, especially during this pandemic. Our video contains 14 days workout challenge, which will help you stay active. Surgeon Chen will be starting off the challenge.
Hello everybody. During these 2 weeks, the cadets of Spitfire Flight and Lancaster Flight have prepared a 24-bit workout. We hope you enjoy. Hey guys, enjoyed the video? If not, I'm going to continue my bike ride.
Hello everyone and welcome to the One West Montreal Minecraft server. So let me show you around. This is the RMR, the Royal Montreal Regiment. As you can see, we have rebuilt it entirely. So we built the basement, the first floor, and the second floor. So this has been the result of the hard work of many cadets over the past 6 months. We started this project around January. So it's been quite a long time. There's hundreds of hours that have been put into this. So this is the entrance, and I'll take you here. So this is the same entrance as what is in real life. We have a small like doorbell or something that you can ring over here, and you come in, right? And you put your attendance over here. And this is our parade square. So this is where we used to do our drills. So for the new cadets who have never been to the RMR in person, well, this is what it kind of looks like. So I would have been here as your squadron commander, and the different flights would have been around here. So we had 5 to 6 flights, and we had sub A squadron and B squadron commanders. And so let me take you around, and we designed also the small museum. We have a meeting room over here. And these are all based on what we what the RMR actually looks like in real life. Now it's not 100% accurate, obviously, but we tried our best to replicate everything. And so if we go upstairs, and I'll show you downstairs afterwards, these are where we used to have classes. Whoops. So we used to teach classes over here. And if we go on the other side, this is the bathrooms, some bathrooms, and this is where we had ground school. So for those of you who want to become pilots, well, this would have been the room you would be sitting every like Thursday night to go to ground school. On the other side, we have more classrooms, or not classrooms, but rooms where we used to teach classes to cadets. So these are some nice rooms, and got another washroom, and just this is another room. So as you can see, it's very detailed. We put tons of work into this. It's not 100% complete, but most of it is entirely done. So let me show you the downstairs. Again, we have some more bathrooms. We have this locker room, right? This is where you would arrive. You would come into at the beginning of the night, and you would put down your clothes or anything that you didn't need for the night. Then we have this fun break room. We have these are like some lockers, and down this hallway we have a weight training room, and this is where you work, you train, you lift weights. But as cadets, we did not have access to that. And then we go down here, and these are the Army Cadets office. And I think we have the girls' bathrooms here. Yeah, the female bathroom. And we got another classroom over here. If I know how to open this. Yep. So we got classroom over here. And another classroom over here. So that's basically it for the tour of the RMR. So this was our training facility back when it was in person. And if you guys want to join this Minecraft server over the summer, if you want to contribute, we're always looking for more cadets to join us. And also, actually, before we end this, small demonstration, you can take a look. The roof is over here. So we paid a lot of attention to detail. We went on the Google Maps and we really measured everything. So it was to scale. So yeah, if you are interested in contributing, I will not be here over next year, unfortunately. But for you guys, cadets, LACs, corporals, 5 corporals, sergeants, and up, like you guys want to contribute, you can get in touch with any of the seniors and any of the senior cadets, the staff, and we'll provide you with information on how to become part of this. And there'll be messages floating around for next year. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in.
Wollongong, the Minecraft server is so impressive. It brought back so many memories and we miss it very much. I can't wait to go back this fall, hopefully if the situation permits us. And thank you to Lancaster and Spitfire flights, very inspiring. I'll try going on a run outside right after the call, if the weather permits me. So it is now time for CIKSO to present you with information about the activities planned for cadets for this summer.
Hello, everybody. I hope you are all doing well. Thank you for joining us. We have 126 people in the call right now, which is wonderful. So I'm here to talk a little bit about what's going on this summer. Due to Quebec starting to reopen, we are able to have some limited in-person activities, which is very exciting. And we are going to be moving more and more off of the virtual world and into in-person training, which is, I don't know about you guys, but that makes me so excited. There are 2 main things going on this summer. So one is the Cadet Activities Program, and that will happen in person. It's a 1-week cadet, it's like a day camp, and it will be held in downtown Montreal. I think one of the locations is the RMR. And it is a week of different activities. It's for all different elements, so Army, Air, and Sea. And they will have different activities every day, such as survival exercises, sports, aviation activities, different skill building exercises where you can build off of what you've learned this year and put things to practice in person. I believe they might try and do some marksmanship exercises. So this will be an opportunity to do in-person activities. And we all know the limits of this virtual training world. There are many limits to what we can do since cadets is such a hands-on program. So this will allow you guys to get those hands-on experiences once more. So we're really excited about that. It's open to everybody from all levels. There'll be different activities for everybody. There'll be something for everybody. If you want to sign up, I'm sending the link to the sign up form in the chat. Registration is due June 10th, by the end of the day on June 10th. So please fill out that form and let me know if you have any questions. You can either message me on Microsoft Teams, or you can email me at chloe.queso@cadets.gc.ca, and I'm also sending that into the chat. So yeah, contact me if you have any questions. I'm really hoping that we have at least 60 registrations for the Cadet Activities Program, since we've all been missing in-person training, and this is our opportunity to get back into it. We have 17 registrations already, so let's get that up to 60. Now, another thing that we have going on, and this is on the virtual side of things, is we have virtual cadet trainings. So if you want to build your skills in a certain area, there are virtual training courses that are offered nationally. And I'm gonna just read off the courses that we have been allocated slots for. So there's basic aviation, advanced aviation, aerospace, airport operations, survival, basic musician, intermediate musician, pleasure craft operator certificate, restricted operator certificate, maritime, and cyber training. Now, these VCTCs, they are not an all-day kind of thing. They won't require, all day, every day kind of thing. But if you want to build your skills, especially if you're looking to go to a more advanced training next summer at the CTCs, at the cadet training centers, it would be very helpful to get that basic knowledge now so that you can do something more advanced next year when we're back in person. If you'd like to get more information about the VCTCs, please email me at that email, chloe.queso@cadets.gc.ca. Registration, we need to register by Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday. So please let me know by this Wednesday if you are interested. I'm also going to send you a link here. This goes, this is from the National Cadets website, and it explains all of the different virtual trainings and what will what each training is about and what are the requirements to sign up for those trainings. So take a look. If one of the trainings interests you, then send me an email by this Wednesday and I can sign you up. And that is all I have. We're hoping that everybody in the unit does at least one of these things, either VCTC or CAP, or both. You actually can do both if you're interested in doing both. But yeah, looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, CI Queso. We will now proceed with promotions and awards. Awarded to the top flight of the year based on attendance, inspections, participation, and overall performance. I would like to call upon Mr. Lloyd McIntyre, former commanding officer and West Island Regional Secretary, Air Cadet League of Canada, to announce this year's recipient.
Thank you. It is my pleasure to announce the award to Sergeant Ji Yuan Jian, Flight Commander of Lancaster Flight. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to Sergeant John. Now, awarded to the cadet raising the most funds of the squadron, I would like to call upon Madame Doreen Halovy, President of our sponsoring committee, to present the Flight Lieutenant Fred Solomon BCL Memorial Award.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to present this award to Flight Sergeant Angelo Comi.
And for those of you who may be thinking, well, how can you win a fundraising award if we didn't do any fundraising this year? I'm going to tell you that the reason that Mr. Comis won this award is because he and his family were very helpful and very active with promoting all of our squadron merchandise on their social networks and getting people to order masks and t-shirts and hoodies from our online store. So even though our regular fundraising activities weren't possible this year. I was very happy to see them jump in like that. And so this might be an opportune moment to mention that we still have lots of inventory on our store. So if you're looking for a birthday gift or graduation gift or year-end gift, head over to our website, check out the merchandise and support the squadron. Thank you, Warrant Officer Wang.
Thank you, ma'am, and congratulations to Flight Sergeant Comis. Awarded to the most outstanding junior cadet of the rank of either cadet or LEC, I would like to call upon Mr. Jean-Philippe Descaries, former commanding officer and member of the squadron sponsoring committee, to present this award.
I believe that Captain Descaries had to leave. So if, just give me 1 second and I will find this information. Just one moment, please. I will present this award, and it's my pleasure to present this award to Leading Air Cadet Lily Mila Roussel and Leading Air Cadet Emeric Hibar. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you, sir. And congratulations to LAC Roussel and Hibar. The Richard Leonard Trophy is presented to the most dedicated member of the squadron band. I would like to invite Officer Cadet Anthony Encarnacion, 1 West 2862 RMR Corps Joint Band Officer, to present his award.
It is my pleasure to present this award to Sergeant Jeong as my drum major. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir, and congratulations. Awarded to the cadet who has made the most progress during the current training year, I would like to call upon our commanding officer and acting area elemental advisor, Major Thomas Leslie, to present this award.
All right, thank you very much. It's my pleasure to present, we've got another divided award this time, present the award to Sergeant Hui Sheng Hu and Warrant Officer Second Class Isam El Tom. Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you, sir, and congratulations. Awarded to the most outstanding cadet, voted by their fellow cadets to be the most worthy of recognition, I would like to call upon the commanding officer of the Royal Montreal Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel John Schoen, to present the Squadron Leader H.P. Ilsley Memorial Award.
Good afternoon. It's my my honor and my privilege to announce that the winner of this award is Warrant Officer Second Class Abigail Benema. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, and congratulations. Awarded to the junior NCO of the rank of corporal or flight corporal, who demonstrated the most leadership and initiative. I would like to call upon Captain Lucy Luo, Assistant Training Officer, to present this award.
So it is my absolute pleasure to present this award to Flight Corporal Ann Chen.
Thank you, ma'am, and congratulations. The Grand S. Fabes Memorial Trophy commemorates Mr. Fabes' legacy as a former squadron sponsoring committee chairman and national president of the Air Cadet League of Canada. This award is presented to the most proficient and dedicated cadet instructor. At this time, I ask Major Catherine Griffin-Papik, G7 Youth, Program Design and Development, Cadets, and Junior Canadian Rangers to present this award.
Good afternoon, everybody.
It's my honor today to present this award, but I'd just like to remind everybody it's awarded for excellence, proficiency, dedication as cadet instructors to two recipients, Warrant Officer Second Class Catherine
Captain Griffin, your mic got muted somehow.
I can do that again. Sorry about that.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I feel very honored. Awarded to the top outstanding senior NCO of the rank of sergeant or higher, I would like to call upon Captain Rolanda Murphy, training officer of 2862 RMR Army Cadet Corps, to present this award.
It is my pleasure to present this award to Warrant Officer First Class Stephen Gong.
Thank you, ma'am, and congratulations to Will Gong. The Major Tammy L. Wallace CD Award is bestowed annually to the member of the Greater 1 West Montreal Squadron community, whose efforts would go otherwise unnoticed. I would like to call upon Major Thomas Leslie to announce this year's recipient.
Every year, it's quite. I always start the year thinking it's going to be hard to find the right person for this award. But then every year since I've been commanding officer, somebody comes out of the woodwork and really makes a special difference to the life of the squadron. And this year, it's my pleasure to present this award to Officer Cadet Gregory Woods. And Officer Cadet Woods has worked exceptionally hard with us this year. Anytime there was a new project that needed to be taken on, he took over preparing and sending out the weekly newsletter for me when I was too busy to do it. When we decided to order squadron merchandise, he stepped up and did the design, worked with the senior cadets to finalize the design, get quotes, and place the orders. And anytime I had crazy ideas like ordering food and having them delivered to all of the cadets, or delivering 65 packages of uniforms and badges to people in the squadron last weekend, he has always been willing to step up and help out. So Officer Cadet Woods, congratulations, and thank you for your dedicated service. And a funny story of why he doesn't have his uniform yet is because they made first of all, his file was very complicated for one reason or another. For many years it took to get him enrolled. But then when they finally did enroll him, they enrolled him as an Army officer, not an Air Force officer. So he hasn't been able to get his uniform issued yet. And I don't even think they would give him a flight suit when he went, because it's not on the list of authorized kit for an Army officer. So one of these days we'll get your file all straightened out and you will be in uniform. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, Officer Cadet Woods. The Air Cadet Service Medal is given to cadets who have completed 4 years of service. Cadets also receive a bar for the medal for each additional year of service. I would like to call upon Madame Doreen Pallavi, Mr. Lloyd McIntyre, and Mr. Jean-Philippe Descaries, representing the Air Cadet League of Canada, to present service medals and bars to the following cadets.
Ms. Hallaby, we will need you to unmute yourself, please.
Sorry. It's my pleasure to present a cadet service medals to the following cadet: to Sergeant Yu Xiang Hu, Sergeant Zoe Venema, Flight Sergeant Angelo Comis, Flight Sergeant Ya Nong Tan. Warrant Officer Second Class Abigail Venema. Bravo.
It is my pleasure to present the first gold bars and rosettes representing 5 years of service to the following Air Cadet program. Flight Sergeant Yang Ki Dari, Warrant Officer Second Class Isam El Tom, Warrant Officer Second Class Anak Kamali, Warrant Officer Second Class Catherine Wang. Congratulations, all of you.
And since Captain Descaries had to leave, I'm going to ask Lieutenant Colonel John Schoen to present the last award of the service medal.
I'm sorry, so this is for 5 years of service?
No, 6, there's one more.
Okay.
Next slide, please.
That's what I thought. Okay. So this is an achievement, 6 years of service in the cadets. So congratulations, Warrant Officer First Class Stephen Gong. Really well done. What a huge contribution.
Congratulations to everybody. The Royal Canadian Legion, Cadet Medal of Excellence is awarded annually to the cadet having shown a high degree of participation and leadership in the area of citizenship and in meeting and enhancing the aims and objectives of the cadet organization. I would like to invite Comrade Sharon Bauer, President NDG Branch 24106, to present the Royal Canadian Legion Cadet Medal of Excellence.
And unfortunately, Comrade Bauer couldn't be here, so we're going to have Mr. Lloyd McIntyre present this award in her place.
Thank you, Major. It is my pleasure to present the Royal Canadian Legion Cadet Medal of Excellence Award to Warrant Officer Second Class Abigail Venema. Congrats.
All right, the Lord Strathcona Medal is one of the highest awards that can be granted to a cadet. It demonstrates all that Lord Strathcona himself personified: hard work, dedication, service to Canada, excellence in all pursuits, vision, perseverance, and intelligence, and a focus on stewardship of our country, its health and vibrancy, and that of its youth. The recipient today has been singled out amongst their peers for outstanding performance as a cadet, for demonstrating proficiency in physical fitness and marksmanship, as well as dedication to the program and to their country, for demonstrating the qualities of Lord Strathcona and building their own personal legacy at this squadron, and within the community through their service, performance, example, and excellence as a cadet of No. 1 West Montreal Squadron. I'll now ask our reviewing officer, Honorary Colonel Colin Robinson of the Royal Montreal Regiment, to identify this year's most deserving cadet.
Thank you, Major Leslie. It is my pleasure to present this prestigious award to Warrant Officer Second Class Catherine Wang. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I have no words. Cadets have given me so much, and it's just, I have no words. Thank you so much. So this concludes the awards and presentations. Congratulations to all.
Congratulations to all for your awards and promotions. This year has been especially hard for musicians. One essential part of music is synchronization, which obviously was a hard concept to accomplish with social distancing. We often say that where words fail, music succeeds. So without further ado, Please welcome One West Montreal's musical interlude presentation.
Okay. It is now time for brief addresses from dignitaries. First and foremost, an important element of our squadron is our squadron sponsoring committee. Without them, we wouldn't be able to provide all of the resources that we offer in this program for our beloved cadets. So I would like to invite our committee president, Madam Halevi, to share a few words.
Just a second, please. I don't have my.
Just as Madam Halevi is finding her notes, I think you would all noticed in the band video that we still have a joint band with the 2862 Corps, and lots of Army cadets still involved in the band. So I know that Captain Murphy is here from that Corps. So great to have you with us today, Captain Murphy, and great to be able to share our resources and work together on the band. All right. Well, I'll. Why don't we come back to Madam Halevi, and I can do my speech if that's all right. And oh, just 1 second. Sorry, I'm just answering a question from Madam Halevi. So I'd like to take a few minutes to speak with all of you. As I've said at all of our virtual parades, we just keep up hoping that that we'll be able to meet in person soon. And I think this time we're really close to that. Okay, okay, I think Madam Halaby might be coming back now. So sorry about this. But I'll keep talking until. Oh, there, voilà.
Je pensais que je devais désigner des gagnants en musique. Sorry. Donc, il s'agit de mon speech. Tout d'abord, bonjour à tous. Je ne vais pas vous interpeller tous par vos noms respectifs, tous par vos noms, colonels, commandants, à vous, officiers, membres du comité, parents de cadets. Je vous souhaite à tous la bienvenue et vous remercie d'avoir été là aujourd'hui, présents, à notre revue annuelle. Chers cadettes et cadets, 1 an déjà que l'on ne s'est pas vu, souvent, mais vous avez quand même grandi. Vous avez évolué dans la bonne direction. Pour certains, c'est leur graduation. Félicitations. Et pour d'autres, c'est l'aboutissement en tant que cadet. Bravo. Ça a été une année très challengeante.
Oh, wait a sec. I'm coming back.
Oui. Ça a été une année très challenging qui, par bien des façons, vous a fait grandir.
Madam Halabi, please open your mic. Yes.
Décidément. Vous m'avez entendu depuis? OK. Je recommence?
Non, c'était juste quelques secondes que tu es fermé.
OK. Ça a été une année très challenging qui, par bien des façons, vous a fait grandir. Par contre, les responsabilités supplémentaires à étudier de par vous-même, seul, vous ont permis également d'acquérir une maturité exceptionnelle. Le fait d'appartenir au cadet vous a aussi donné l'acceptation des nouvelles consignes dues à cette crise. Une discipline de porter le masque, une discipline de garder ses distanciations, vous le faisiez déjà, une discipline à respecter le confinement et le couvre-feu, et finalement une discipline de pouvoir étudier seul chez soi et de réussir. Bravo. Sachez que vous m'avez manqué énormément de vous voir évoluer, rire, grandir avec sagesse et respect. J'ai hâte de vous revoir tous en septembre. Merci à tous de continuer dans la bonne voie. En attendant, je vous souhaite à tous de passer un super bel été et à très bientôt au mois de septembre, j'espère. Merci à tous d'être là.
Merci, Madame Halaby.
Thank you so much, Madam Halaby. Now, I am delighted to invite Warrant Officer First Class Gong, a dear friend of mine whom we shared many experiences and memories. Sadly, he's aging out this year, but I wish you nothing but the best. Warrant Officer First Class Gong, go ahead.
All right, thank you, Warrant Officer Second Class Wang. Dear parents, officers, distinguished guests, family, friends, and cadets. I am Warrant Officer First Class Gong, and it's still hard to say this, but today I'm attending my last ACR, or annual ceremonial parade, as a cadet. You know, since I was 12, I've been sewing on my badges, ironing my navy blue uniform, and polishing my boots to a mirror shine every week. I've woken up at 6 a.m. nearly every summer at a military base to make my army bed with sharp 45-degree hospital corners and a pillow exactly 4 inches from the sheets. I could tell instantly what is wrong with your drill after 6 years of marching on the same parade square every Wednesday night. But that's not what I'm gonna miss the most. What I'm gonna miss the most from this program are the friendships, the mentorship, and the personal growth that I've been able to experience. You see, throughout my life, cadets has been the one thing that remained constant. Through my most difficult moments, this community has always been here for me. And after rough days at school, it gave me something to look forward to. I think we can all agree that this year has been particularly tough. And I'll admit that even myself, I've been quite demotivated from time to time. But I'm so happy that this year, as a squadron, we all came together and we all pushed through this difficult time. And we do this because cadets, it's more than, a place where we kids are cosplaying the military. We're more than that. We're a community. We're a support network. We're a place where you come to learn not just about aviation, but all aspects of life, citizenship, leadership, etc. It's a place where you come to grow as a person. I've been here since I was 12, and now I'm turning almost 19. It's been 6 years of my life. But to realize how beneficial this program has been to me, I had to really engage with the program. And so do you. Because when I first joined, I would say that, honestly, I wasn't the best cadet. In fact, the only reason was my parents made me join the program. I did not really know about the Air Cadets. But today, I'm really so happy that they did, because leaving this program, I'm more confident in being a leader and working in teams. I'm more confident speaking. I'm more confident teaching. And I learned a lot about the importance of giving back and so much more. So I just wanted to leave all of you cadets some words of wisdom. To really reap the rewards of the cadet program, you have to make the most out of it. And time flies by so quickly, right? If you join the cadets at 12, you have 6 years left. And then you're 15 now and you have 3 years left, right? So whether it's doing simple things like joining optional activities, like when you get the chance to, do some fundraising by bagging at the grocery store, or even, doing something fun like being part of our Minecraft server. All of these things, if you do them, I want you to put your 100% in them, because there's no point in doing it halfway. You should always take the opportunities that are presented to you and put your 100%, because that is how you are going to make the most out of it. And if you heard my effective speaking speech, I've already told you this, but I'm going to reiterate, because it's been so crucial in my growth, not just in cadets, but in life in general, to be bold and to be brave and seek opportunities, even if it means taking a risk. It might seem really scary at first, but I promise you, it will pay off in the end and you'll never regret it. Now, on a more positive note or more casual note, I hope that you all, have a great summer. And I will really be happy to see you all sometime outside of cadets now in civilian clothing. But when you come back in September, I hope you all, hopefully you'll be in person, but really put your 100% in it. Join the different things that we have at the squadron, whether it's marksmanship, whether it's going to be the drill team that we have, whether it's the Duke of Edinburgh program. Make the most of the cadet program. And I'm telling you that if you really do that, you're going to have the most fun out of it, and you're going to gain the most from the cadet program. And when you age out, you're going to be so grateful that you did that and not live with regret, because I do have regrets. And those regrets came from the fact that I didn't put my 100% all of the time in cadets. In my first year, when, I was just sometimes skipping for no reason because I didn't feel like it. So cadets, put your 100% in it. Be bold, be brave, and I will talk to you later. This is Warrant Officer First Class Gong, and again, I am very happy to have met all of you, and I'm really happy. I'll be eager to talk to you all anytime outside of cadets now. So thank you.
Great. Thank you, Warrant Officer Gong. And we'll come back now and I'll finish my my little speech. And I think that one thing that struck me at the beginning today, when we were watching all of your videos and seeing you doing things that we don't get to see every week, it reminded me how much your energy and enthusiasm energizes me and the rest of the staff. I think that we're very lucky at the squadron to have a large and dedicated staff that works hard for you all the time. And we're all looking forward to working with you in person again and creating synergy from your energy and using that to grow the program. A couple of things that I wanted to mention. One, Warrant Officer Gong said that he would be aging out this year. He turns 19 in August. But there has been a few others who will be aging out soon or who recently have. Warrant Officer Second Class Yang, Warrant Officer Second Class Chan, Warrant Officer Second Class Donato, all recently aged out in the past few months. And Warrant Officer Second Class Vinima, I don't think she's quite aging out, but she's going to be leaving Montreal in the fall to go away and study at university. So we'll be saying goodbye to her this summer too. So thank you all. Without the senior cadets helping us every step of the way, we wouldn't be able to offer the program that we offer to you, and we wouldn't know if it was any good at all. So thank you all. And for those of you who are coming back, clearly there are going to be lots of opportunities for you to step up to the plate and develop your leadership skills and work with us as we rebuild the squadron and get us back up to the numbers we had before the pandemic. I know many of you have told me and told other officers that your uniforms are too small or you don't have them yet. We'll be working through our current inventory in the coming weeks and hopefully giving you opportunities in the next month or so to come to the RMR and exchange your uniforms and get a new uniform if you don't have one yet. And so as soon as we can, we will put that in place. And as CIK so mentioned, do your best to participate in the summer programs this summer. And if ever we have the opportunity to do anything as a unit over the summer months to sort of rebuild our leadership skills with our senior cadets or have occasional activities for the squadron, we will do that, and we will make sure that we can welcome as many of you back as possible as soon as we can. I missed one additional senior who's going to be aging out. Flight Sergeant Ayento is also aging out this summer, so that's one additional senior that we're losing. And we're lucky to have support from the Royal Montreal Regiment, and many of you know Master Corporal Cadero. He is going to be away all summer teaching on courses for the primary reserve, but when he gets back, one of the things that he's going to work with us is developing the leadership skills of the new senior cadets, so that we'll be able to start the year off with all of the leadership that we need from a senior cadet point of view. Now, one other interesting bit of news that I have to share with you is about a program called the Canada Summer Jobs Program. And that is, I think Sia Shah is going to put up a couple of slides that describe what this is. And it's a federal program that provides funding to small businesses and giving job opportunities for youth and providing good experiences for young employees. And next slide. And there, as we see, you can, oh, and here we are. Yeah, that's fine. We've been very lucky to receive 6 summer job grants this summer for youth program developers worth over $26,000. And those positions will allow us to hire 6 individuals, either senior cadets or young officers and civilian instructors from our staff who are interested in helping us full-time or almost full-time for 8 to 10 weeks over the summer and beginning of the fall. And so these are the 6 positions that we'll be filling. A coordinator for the Duke of Edinburgh program, data research and analysis, working with me on some projects, recruiting, marketing, social media, fundraising, working on our supply system and our uniforms, and then some general administration. So anybody who's between 15 and 30 and has time this summer to work full time, they can, I think next slide, there's some instructions on what they should do. And we can put this in the announcements and you can see anybody who's interested can send an email with your CV and a brief narrative about which of the positions you would like to be considered for and why you would be a good candidate. And there we go. So now, before we go on to the squadron staff, we can take off the presentation again, and Warrant Officer Wang can continue with her script.
Cadets majoritarily interact within the squadron and see seniors in action, but this does not fairly represent the actual distribution of work. A fundamental piece of the squadron are no other than our dedicated officers who work week after week to help us.
Sergeant Chen,
yes.
We've got one more speech left to do.
Yes, I apologize for this. So we are delighted to welcome Honorary Colonel Colin Robinson of the Royal Montreal Regiment as our review officer and special guest. Thank you so much, sir, for coming.
Thank you very much for having me, and I'm going to keep things short. I got the briefing. It was mentioned at least 5 times that the remarks are supposed to be brief, so I will keep it as brief as possible. And I have to start off by just sharing a little secret with you that my military journey started off wearing the same uniform that the cadets are wearing right now. My first year as a cadet was as an air cadet in 690 Squadron. And I think I made it all the way up to leading air cadet or something at the time, which was not very far up the ranks, but it set the basis and certainly captured my interest for being able to continue serving Canada and learning. One thing that this pandemic has forced all of us to do, although not everyone has done it, is to improvise and to adapt, and of course to embrace technology. What I watch from the various displays that you guys have put on, from Minecraft to the fitness to the band to everything that you've been doing remotely and using all the technology that's available to you and even inventing new ways to do it, you really impress me. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised because you guys are Royal Canadian Air Cadets and you are descended from a line and a legacy of men and women whose ethos and character of aviators embraced risk that was balanced by science. When your squadron was first formed, people had only been flying for about 30, 40 years. And your squadron today still demonstrates that kind of leadership of how you can improvise and adapt, and using the different technologies that are available to you, you can overcome the challenges put before you. And hopefully COVID-19 will be a once in a lifetime event for you, something you can try and tell your grandchildren about and they'll roll your eyes and say that grandma or grandpa is exaggerating again. But one thing to remember as the summer is opening up and the vaccination rate in Canada is now over 50% for the first vaccine, and Young people your age are now eligible to get vaccinated and are getting vaccinated in great numbers. Just remember that as bad as things get, and as dark as it can seem, things will get better. They can get better. And never be shy to raise your hand if you need some help. You're surrounded by loving parents, loving family, loving friends, fellow cadets, leaders. Everybody wants to see you succeed. All of you cadets, and especially the NCOs who organize and lead the cadet activities, you really continue to impress me. Thank you very much for the invitation, and I really look forward to seeing you in person soon. Have a great summer.
Thank you so much, sir. We will continue the legacy as part of the Air Cadets program. Once a cadet, always a cadet.
In the squadron, cadets majoritarily participate and communicate with seniors, and they see them in action. But this does not fairly represent the actual distribution of work. A fundamental piece of the squadron are no other than our dedicated officers who work week after week to help us organize and ensure the stability of this program. They are the core of this family, and without them, none of this would be possible. So we would like to thank the 2020-2021 squadron officers and staff. So first, we have Major Leslie, Captain Main, and Captain Woods. I would like also to thank Captain Rule, Officer Cadet Carlarsimo, and Officer Cadet Encarnacion. Officer Cadet Talmel Sevan, Master Corporal Cordero, and CI Woods are also participated very much in this year.
And CI Woods is now Officer Cadet Woods.
Sorry, Officer Cadet Woods. A special thanks to CI Queso, CI Cock, and CI Shaw. Finally, a special thanks to CI Patak, CI Amarola, CI Cho, and CI Pasura Garcia.
Thank you
And
all.
I'll just have one note about CI Patak. He is actually recently, I know he was on the call earlier, I'm not sure if he's still here, but he recently left the squadron officially as a CI because he enrolled in the Naval Reserve at the HNCS Donnacona. So Donnacona. So best of luck, Mr. Patak, if you are still on the call. And a couple of new faces or old faces that we'll see shortly. Many of the outgoing warrant officers have also indicated and begun the process of becoming civilian instructors. So hopefully by September, we will see CI Chan back, CI Donato, CI Yang, and also CI Wen, who retired, I think, as a cadet in 2019 or at the beginning of 2020. So those will be some new civilian instructors that we will see in the coming months. And there's a couple of other updates as well, including one departure. We're going to have to say farewell to Officer Cadet Tamas Elvin, who is moving to Victoria. I know that he was here on the call. I'm not sure if he's still here, but if you are, best of luck, Godspeed, and we'll look to keeping in touch and maybe organizing an interprovincial exchange to BC once you find a unit there. And then we have a temporary absence. Captain Luo, who, as many of you know, is also a medical doctor and has been working extremely hard at the Jewish General Hospital and elsewhere in the Quebec healthcare network throughout the pandemic. She is going to be taking maternity leave in September, but it's as long as things go according to plan, it should be relatively brief, and she could be back working with us as early as January 2022. And finally, a new recruit, so to speak, Captain Jones will be joining us from 796 Squadron, where he's finishing up his term as commanding officer. Welcome, Captain Jones. And I don't know if you were here for the sports video, but you'll see it's now clear why he wants to join our squadron, because when he saw the fitness regime that we have, and he's getting to know the secrets of how we always beat 796 at the basketball tournament. And so, so there we have it. If you can't beat them, join them. So welcome Captain Jones to the One West family. Good.
Thank you, sir. We have now reached the end of our parade. Please rise to the national anthem of Canada.
I don't think the sound is on if somebody is playing O Canada. All right, well, since we're having technical difficulties, I'll sing it for everybody. O Canada, terre de nos aïeux, ton front essaie de fleurs en glorieux, qu'à ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillantes espoirs. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. And Warrant Officer Wang, sorry, it seems like CI Shaw's computer crashed, so just go with your last bit of word.
Yes, so it is now the end of our parade. Thank you all for participating. The numbers really impressed us. We were expecting 100 cadets and we got more than that. So thank you so much for coming. This year has been very challenging, very difficult, but I, as a senior, am so very much proud of each and every single one of you for holding on, attending the virtual training nights, for participating in the activities, in mini flight projects, and it will not go unnoticed. And hopefully by the end of the fall, by start of September, we will see each other again. And I wish you the best summer and see you next time.
Great, thank you everybody. And thank you once again to our distinguished guests. Colonel Robinson, it was great to see you, great to have you here, Colonel Schoen. And I had no idea that they had built the RMR in Minecraft. So this is this is great. And we had at the peak of the call, we had 125 people on the call, which is excellent. And thank you to the parents. We look forward to taking them off your hands and for in-person activities just as soon as we possibly can. And until then, keep checking your email and our Facebook pages and newsletters. And if you don't get a newsletter from us every Sunday night, go to our website and sign up so that you always get the latest updates. And until then, take care, have a safe summer, and I look forward to seeing as many of you during the summer cadet activity programs, the daytime programs as possible. And as soon as we can confirm other things for the squadron over the summer, we will let you know. All right, take care, have a good afternoon, and stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Major Leslie.
Merci, Dorine.
Merci à vous tous. À bientôt. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Captain Luo. Thank you, Officer Cadet Encarnacion. Nice to see you, Brock. You're looking very, very nicely put together. Well done.
You got a haircut.
Me too.
Nice.
Looks spiffy. Great job, everybody. Very well put together.
Good. All right. Well, I think we're done, and hopefully we can arrange to see each other sometime this summer.
Definitely. Bye.
Take care. We'll be in
Yeah.
touch soon. Bye-bye.
Should I end the meeting for all then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sounds good. Goodbye.
Bye.